Good morning, Southern California, AM 1220 KHTS. Joe's Fred Arnold, and I'm joined by two amazing guests. One's Director of Operations at American Family Funding, Dave Cantrell, also licensed mortgage professional, expert, 20-plus year career in the finance world.
Yep.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Entrepreneur in his own right, and Preston Dominguez, loan officer at American Family Funding. I want to talk about the ultimate open house, right? Because right now, I think that's where a lot of realtors are picking up fantastic buyers,
right,
and able to highlight that home, even if it's for a weekend or two. So let's talk about what is the ultimate open house?
Well, the ultimate open house is, you have an opportunity where you got to remember these people come into the open house want to buy a house, and so you want to be able to capture as much information as you can with them and really showcase that house as much as possible, and make that contact and make that have you, even if this isn't the perfect house, you start a relationship with them and you start finding houses that are perfect for them. One of the things that we use is we have a great sign-in sheet here. We use this through a company called List Reports. The nice thing about this is it's great, it looks fantastic, but also List Reports will actually download, if you take a picture with your phone and send it to them, they'll download it for you so you have all the contacts right there. That's one of the ways to really create that urgency and have people get their information.
Now, I know you did 2 open houses this weekend.
I did.
Yes, and you utilize this.
We did. We utilized this. We also have the open house flyer, which we utilize quite a bit. Again, these things are done in a fantastic way. The infographics are great. A lot of times I'll hand these infographics to the actual homeowner, and they'll look at these things and say, I didn't know a gym was that close to me. They don't even know about their own neighborhood. So it's actually kind of funny when they look at this, they find it very
There's always
impressive.
a gym that lives close to somebody.
Not close enough to me, but whatever.
Well, speaking of fit, we got Preston.
Yes.
Preston, the young kid who's really good at sports.
That's what he tells us.
Yeah, that's what. So he beat me in cornhole the other day.
I don't consider
absolutely, yeah.
I don't consider that a sport, but okay.
Yeah, that's true. So Preston, you did an open house this past weekend.
Yeah, so a lot of people, they like the open house and the infographics, kind of like what Dave was discussing, but there's also this flyer that List Reports has made called the Go Green Flyer. And it's not the same size as one of these sheets. It's kind of like a 4x10, and it's a flyer with the text to lead code and some pictures of the house. And the realtor I was working with, he actually printed them out and had them laying in the different rooms of the house. So when people were walking around, they kept seeing them, and a lot of potential buyers, potential clients came in and they texted that lead code. They got the property website sent to their phone, so they have all that information, and myself and the realtor had their information, be able to follow up with them, answer any questions that they have, be able to make some first contact with them.
Dave, let me ask you, I know you did 2 open houses this weekend. Why was it important for that realtor to have, if you will, a partner there?
It's always great to have a partner because there's always something that I'm going to forget to say that you're going to remember, you're going to forget to say that I'm going to remember. So that's always nice to have somebody going back and forth. But also having a lending partner there is really important because even the both of the real estate agents that I worked with always told me it starts with the loan. They have to be able to afford the house. And almost every person that comes in that house has a lending question. There's one question or not that they want to know, and so that's what we're able to provide for them. And it's helpful for the real estate agents because a lot of times they even don't know the answer to those questions. And so it's a really great partnership, and it's great just to have somebody else there that if 3 families come in, you can kind of, I'll take this one, you take that one, and show them the house. And so it's really helpful that way too.
Yeah, that ham and egg, certainly.
Yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly just complement each other, which is really, really important. Preston, the List Reports, those that want to get that, some realtors are going to listen to this and go, I'd like to have that as part of my ultimate open house with the bottles of water and the cookies and the making sure the house is clean and making sure it's cool and all that. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yes.
List Reports, how do they get List Reports?
So you can actually reach out to us because we have contact with that company. So any realtor who's interested in getting this material can reach out to us, and we can kind of show you how to put everything together. We can help you get set up with your own account, so you can go on there and make everything yourself. So you can just reach out.
It creates minutes, though. It only takes minutes to create that, doesn't it?
Yeah. It takes super easy to set up your own account. To go in there and actually order the list report, it'll take a minute, 2 minutes max to just go in there, fill in the information. All we need is an active property address put in the address, some pictures, whatever you want, and it's all made within under an hour.
Yeah, and we do most of the work for you. We take the pictures that are uploaded from the MLS. And I think that's one of the key things is a lot of realtors, when they come in, even the second or third time they've heard about this, they're like, oh, I didn't know it was this easy.
Right. They really don't know how easy it is because it's a little bit new, and so they're like, well, I'm not so sure I can do this or do that. And I'll tell you, once they sit down with us, they use them all the time because they are super effective and super easy, and they're made in, like I said, in under an hour.
Greatest open house story.
So the other day I was at an open house out in San Fernando Valley, and the owner was not there, so we walk in, and it's a little hot. It was hot this weekend. And the realtor went over and turned on the air conditioner, and I'm still sweating. I mean, sweat's still like dripping down my back, and I'm like, man, I don't know what's going on here. But I didn't want to question the realtor because he'd been there before. And so somebody comes in there and to look at the house, and they say, is this how hot it is with the air conditioner on? And I'm like, I don't know. And so we went over. They just turned on the fan instead of the air conditioning.
So make sure when you're a realtor, you turn on the fan too, and the air conditioning.
And the air conditioning. To cool. Definitely very important.
Not just the fan.
Yeah.
Exactly. List reports, great. You can get it at American Family Funding, any one of the loan up mortgage professionals there. Also, Preston, your phone number?
661-645-7875.
And Dave?
661-505-4368.
Yep. You want to do an open house, grab your mortgage professional, whoever it is, have them truly partner with you on making the experience the ultimate open house. Hope you enjoyed this interview. My name is Fred Arnold on AM 1220 KHTS.